welcome back to another hot and spicy episode of A Friend of Mine. I'm Matt.
I'm Ben.
And,
this one's hot and spicy.
It's hot and spicy, because, you know, it's like the temperature, the ambient temperature versus the feeling of the food.
So
we've got 10 jalapenos that we've shoved directly into our eyeballs. We're feeling it.
That's our pre-podcast ritual.
That's what I do every time. Is that not what you do? I do it as I eat the sriracha popcorn that we had that one time.
Oh, a deep cut.
Deep cut. That's for all the real fans. Also,
yeah, the day ones.
This is an important episode, Ben.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you want to know why?
I do. I have zero idea.
It is episode 10.
Oh, is it actually?
We're at Ep 10.
Oh, the big 1-0.
It's only taken many months?
We should have planned literally anything for this.
Yes, we should have planned something for it, but, you know, we don't have to. Let's see, when did our first... I feel like I should know this. We started 5 months ago, and we're on episode 10.
All right, still not a bad split.
Hey, that's all right.
If you look at the graph, though, we're trending upwards.
Yes,
there was
I think so.
A long, protracted hiatus there in the middle.
And that was because, you know, you didn't have a microphone, and we, you know, probably needed the hiatus, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we were feeling it. I think everyone was feeling it.
But now we're feeling it. We're hot and heavy, ready to get ready, get steady.
You got one more rhyme in you. Come on.
Lay
it on me.
Ready, get Tommy Vercetti.
All right, now we can start.
Now we can go.
It's our contracted Tommy Vercetti reference.
Yeah, we've moved up in the world. We've become major influencers in the world of entertainment, video games, movies, science,
just every form of media you can think of.
Yeah,
magazines,
photography, even though we're an entirely audio medium, they take photos of the like audio wavelengths.
Yes,
it's art.
Yes,
it's like the oh shit, who was it that did the song where if you look at it in a spectrograph, it does it has the face in it.
It says Paul is dead.
What? No, it's not Paul is dead. Oh fuck, who is it? Oh, I knew it.
There's what? The sound waves create a face? Whose face?
Was it spectrogram? It was Aphex Twin.
Oh yeah.
It's in a spectrogram. Okay, well I was like 2 letters off.
Sounds like an Aphex Twin thing.
Yes, so they did it, and it's just this weird like pop. And if you look at it in the spectrogram, they have a spooky looking face.
Wait, it's just one note?
Yeah, it's just like a quick like pop.
I thought it was a whole song.
No, could you imagine?
Yeah.
No, they just like found out what it would be in a spectrogram, I imagine, and then just like used that sound.
Oh, they just like reverse engineered this weird.
I mean, that's the only way you could do it. It's not like you're going to be making sounds long enough that you can slowly but surely figure out what's going to make the face, right?
I mean, if you want to take the lazy way out, that's fine. It's fine, Mr. Twin.
Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Twin. I didn't mean to say that you'd be lazy or anything or imply that, but I think that maybe it would make a lot of sense to do that. Now we're gonna get sued. That'll be our first lawsuit, but then we'll win, and then we'll get a lot more famous because of it. But
there'll be a documentary made about it.
Are gonna get really mad at us. Are there still fans of Aphex Twin?
Fuck yeah, you're talking to one.
Hell yeah.
Aphex Twin's great. Come on.
Well, then how did you not know of the face?
I don't know. Somehow that piece of Aphex Twin mythology slipped by me.
Also, how disappointing is it to know that Aphex Twin is one man?
Why is it disappointing? That's pretty cool.
Twin!
Oh, true.
You'd think that it was 2.
You would hope it was at least a duo.
He is 48 years old, and he's from Limerick, Ireland.
Huh.
Wow. Thanks, Aphex Twin. Does he still make stuff?
I think so. He had that weird album the other year with like the weird like Collapse or whatever. The Collapse EP, I think.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I know that the last album that he came out with was in 2014. It is known as Electronic IDM Electro-Funk Synth Funk Acid.
Just gonna throw that acid there at the end.
I guess.
No, it's acid. It's acid house. Acid house, ambient, and jungle.
Okay, well...
He announced it on the dark web, apparently.
What, really?
Apparently, yeah.
That's nothing good really seems to come from there, so I feel like if you announce something on the dark web, it's just probably not going to be very good.
No, definitely.
It does, get the headlines though.
You ever been on the dark web?
I have not.
No?
I know people who have, and they've bought an opium from the dark web, but
really?
Yeah. Also, apparently people still do opium. I thought that was just a big thing in the 1800s to get the Chinese high, but
it's coming back.
I guess so.
It's just like heroin, right? It's the same general principle.
I think like a similar kind of thing, but let's not talk about that.
It comes from the poppy.
Yes,
makes you feel good.
It makes you feel good, and it makes you comatose, and it's highly, highly addictive.
Yeah, that's the gist.
That was the whole thing that happened in the 1800s, because the British sold it to the Chinese because it was really, really addictive, and they wanted to get more of their tea. And then, so they would hook them on opium. So
it always comes back to tea with the British.
I know.
They're always after the tea.
So they gave them opium. Well, they'd sell them opium, and then they use that. And this is probably a little bit off, but then they would use that money to to try to like buy tea. But then
I knew it.
Chinese were like, hey, stop fucking peddling drugs on our people. So they kicked them out, and then the British kept trying to do that, and they were like, no, you can't do that. And then they went to war, and the British won, and now they have and that's why Hong Kong has all of its many differences compared to mainland China.
Really?
I know.
Wow. What a crazy, weird, roundabout way to try and get tea from the Chinese.
It's just drugs.
Why wouldn't you just steal it? Why would you try to, like...
I don't know, but I know that that's the reason that tea is grown... Apparently the reason that tea is grown in India is because that the British they were really sick of trying to get it from the Chinese, so they just started growing it in India.
Damn. I love the tenacity.
I know, and for tea,
to get
like
this tea
really,
at
all the things that you're going for, you're not going for hard liquor. You're not going for like some crazy drug or gold. The most obvious one.
It's fucking hot water.
Just flavored hot leaf water, and like I like flavored hot leaf water. Don't get me wrong, but like
yeah, it's a lot of effort to go.
It's so much
for tea.
just so that Earl Grey could get all that sweet cash.
Wait, was Earl Grey a real person?
I don't know.
The Earl of Grey?
I feel like if it's called Earl Grey tea, like there were Earls, they were a thing.
Yeah, exactly. It just hit me.
It was assumed to be named after Charles Grey, the second Earl Grey, British Prime Minister in the 1830s and author of the Reform Bill of 1832.
Oh, look at that.
According to Wikipedia.
Damn.
Yeah. He reputedly received a gift, which was probably a diplomatic perquisite of tea flavored with bergamot oil.
And that became Earl Grey? Presumably?
That became Earl Grey.
Oh, look at that.
Because that's what it comes to. The flavor derives from the bergamot orange.
Bergamot? What was that word?
It's bergamot.
Is it a plant?
It's a citrus fruit.
Oh, weird.
I know. I don't know what they taste like. The fruit of bergamot orange is edible, it says. Well, thank God.
Well, that's good. That's a relief.
Yeah, I know because it has that smell, which is not the best smell. when it's very strong. But wow, this is a fascinating topic to talk about. But I feel like, I mean, look, if you ever want to talk about history, I know far too much, but also too little, because I can't be definitive about most of my answers. But
no, I like this. I like your speculative version of history more than real history.
Where it's like, I'm pretty sure that this is what happened. I didn't study the Opium Wars. I studied mostly French and like Sicilian history. So, and that's like Sicilian history at like a very specific point in time. So I can't even really say that.
Yeah, what's the range? If we want to talk history, is it like a 10-year range? 900 years ago? In a 30-kilometer geographical region.
Like what I know?
Yeah.
Well, I studied the French Revolution a whole lot, and that was a period that was 1789 to well, the ending is debatable, but you could say 1797. So I did that, and also like Napoleonic history, which is like from that period to, well, I'd say probably about 1795, you'd say, until 1815. And then Sicilian history, I know a period of like maybe 100 years.
Cool. That's pretty sweet. I'm jealous.
Hey,
I know nothing.
Now the world knows about my what I studied. And I'm not trying to say that to be like I know a whole lot of stuff. I feel the need to bring it up because I'm still not employed in that, and I like being able to think that it was actually a worthwhile degree.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
We have yet to find out if it was.
It's still up for debate.
Yes.
Still up in the air.
So we answer some questions on this show.
We do.
We don't just ramble about what Matt knows about history.
And Bergamon. All right.
We have questions.
We do. We got 4 of them
from Stack Exchange that we answer, and I need your answers to this question. What's the question?
Oh, I thought you had it.
No, I don't.
You led me astray. All right. So we got 3 that are science based.
Okay.
And then we have 1 which is sort of travel based.
Okay.
What are you feeling? What's your vibe?
I feel like let's start off with the science one. If we have 3 of them, I feel like travel should be kind of thrown in the middle. Okay,
and then we'll break this down further. Are you feeling reproduction or immortality?
Oh, this is a hot and spicy episode. You know I'm going for reproduction.
Okay. All right. Okay, there's 2 sort of similar questions in that they ask how inanimate objects reproduce. Let's go with Lego World. How do they reproduce?
In the Lego World?
In the Lego World.
Okay.
They've included this nice image of a pregnant Lego woman.
Is that an official Lego?
I don't know. It looks Photoshopped to me.
I hope it is.
I'm skeptical.
So, how do they, Ben?
Yeah, I think it has to be something with their heads, right?
Their heads.
Those little. The only port I can see is that small hole.
That's true, but they also have like those holes in their legs.
Oh, that's a good point. Feet. Okay, what if the hole? Okay, you know how cords are male to female?
Yeah.
What if the head is the male part and the leg is the female section?
Well, okay, yeah. So that's what I was thinking. So is it like what
the
I
head
used to do as a
goes
kid all the
into
time and stack Lego people on top of each other?
It has to be.
So really, when I was a kid, I was just doing some sort of awful human centipede orgy experiment.
It's the only option.
Wow.
But also, if you look at the Lego man or woman's hands, they are perfectly set up for skiing, if you know what I mean.
That's true. Okay, now, should I go into the deep dark and find out what Lego porn is?
Yes, Matt. Do it for all of us.
All right, Lego porn.
Die on that cross
I'm incognito, of course.
Oh my god, are you actually Googling that?
Oh yeah, of course I need to know how they do it.
Oh, I'm scared for you.
Wow, there's a surprising amount.
All right, what are you seeing?
It looks like it's just like regular doing the do.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but then they got wieners and stuff.
They got the regular bits and pieces under there?
Yeah. Well, I mean, kind of, but it looks like the guy doesn't have... Okay, so in the one I'm looking at, it's just like the guy doesn't have anything.
Oh.
And neither does the woman. They're just like androgynous. I mean, some of these are just very pornographic, but
I can imagine.
It looks like they don't have any sort of genitalia. So
weird.
I imagine, do they just like, kind of like you do with like action figures and like tuck, 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 just hit them against each other?
Just mash them together?
Yeah.
That could be.
But is there an outside force that's necessary? Can they only do it if human hands touch them and mash them against each other?
Yeah, that's probably how they like germinate.
Yeah.
And produce more Lego figurines.
Yeah, exactly. They start with the aid of human sweat. They begin to moisten the Lego body, which allows for the seed from the head to enter.
The seed from the head knob to enter the foot-hole.
Yes, from the head hole into the foot hole.
Yeah, it's the circle of life. All right, asked and answered. All right, travel or science?
Yeah, let's do it.
The travel one?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is sort of a trivia question for you.
Okay.
Which museums have artworks of all 4 Ninja Turtles namesakes?
Well, I imagine the Louvre.
God damn it.
Because I know it has... Okay.
You got it in one.
It has Da Vinci. And I know it has Michelangelo. And I know it has Raphael. I don't know if it has Donatello. What?
I don't know. Just the premise of this cracks me up. I want to go on like an art tour of all the galleries that have an art tour based on the Ninja Turtles.
Just based on the Ninja Turtles. And you're like, you do it and you'd see like some of the most amazing works of art ever created. But you're doing it because it has all 4 Ninja Turtles namesakes.
Exactly.
Holy shit. Okay, which ones? Do we know?
It says the Louvre and the Vatican.
Yeah, I suppose the Vatican, well, it would definitely have Michelangelo, because I think that's where Pieta is, but I could be wrong. And then, I mean, I think Da Vinci did some stuff with them too. He probably did. I mean, everyone did at that time. And Raphael did, I think.
You keep saying Da Vinci, but he's not one of the turtles.
Okay, it's Leonardo.
There you go.
The one with the 2 katanas, because that's how Da Vinci painted, was with 2 katanas. Do we know? Is there an answer?
Yeah, it was the Louvre and the Vatican. That's it.
I thought that was you making response.
No, that's the answer.
Wow.
Do you know the headband colors offhand?
Yeah, of course I do.
Really?
Leonardo was blue, Donatello was purple, Michelangelo was orange, and Raphael is red.
Damn. I'm impressed.
Raphael. Okay. So Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines, Raphael is cool but rude, Michelangelo is a party dude. Leonardo has the 2 katanas. Raphael has the 2 sais. Michelangelo has the nunchucks. And Donatello has the bow staff.
Nice.
Dude, I used to fucking love Ninja Turtles.
Which one likes pizza?
They all like pizza, Ben. That's a trick
question. You got me.
It's always pizza time for them.
So right through my ruse.
My ruse. I made you think that some of the Ninja Turtles didn't like the pizza. The forbidden fruit.
Yeah. The doughy wonder. All right, Matt, while you're on the deep web, could you look up TMNT porn for us and report back?
I would rather die. Because I think that was the thing. Pizza Time, wasn't that the TMNT porn?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, it's deeply upsetting. The fact that it exists is, I mean, as bad, I would say, as Lego porn.
I'd say worse, somehow.
Why is that? Because they're anthropomorphized animals?
I think so.
Whatever.
Lego porn seems kind of innocent to me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the ones that I saw weren't very innocent.
Did you see any that were real-life Lego pieces just being smashed together on camera?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I just looked at images. I didn't see the videos.
Oh. Okay. I thought you were on the video sites or whatever.
I'm not doing that. Ben?
What's up?
Give me another question.
All right, we got 2 left.
Okay.
All right.
Give me it. Come on, let's go. Got no time. We got 9 minutes.
All right. How do you safely check if you're immortal?
How do you safely check if you're immortal?
Yeah.
That's a really good question.
I know, right? I was trying to think of an answer.
If there's like a genie who's like, you're now immortal, are you going to check?
Yeah, how do you... Because everything you check, sort of a 50-50 dice roll.
Yeah, right? I think what you'd have to do is do some sort of thing that... Okay, well, here's the big thing. Does being immortal prevent you from suffering from things that would... Like, does it prevent the pain that you would get? Does it prevent you from, like, drowning?
That's the real question, because that'd be pretty easy to test. Just give yourself a paper cut and see what happens.
But, like, if you're, like, drowning or something, you're still going to pass out. You just don't die from it. So do you want to go through the process of drowning? Because it feels like one of the worst ways to die.
Oh, yeah. The whole inhaling water, it can't be fun.
Yeah, no, I have nightmares about that. No way. So, like,
no, let's say,
do you go skinny dipping into a volcano? Like, and also, what would that experience be like? Would it still be incredibly hot? Like, would you feel the pain?
I think the only way to play this is just to live your life normally, and then see if you die when you're like 95.
Yeah, that's the safest way to do it. But at the same time, you're going to be like a little bit more brave about things. And you know what? You're probably going to benefit from that anyway.
True. Just subconsciously.
You're going to take a little bit more. You're going to take more risks.
Yeah. Yeah, because you'll know in the back of your head, you know, might just be immortal.
Someone tries to mug you. You're going to be like, no, I'm not going to do that. 'Cause I can't die.
Yeah. I mean, what would the bystander reaction be? To like an immortal person getting like cut in half. If you were being
mugged, a bystander saw it and you were like, no, fuck you, I can't die.
Yeah.
I feel like they think that both parties are very much on drugs.
I refuse. I can't die. I cannot be killed.
Try me.
It's a curse. I cannot die.
Yeah, and then he shoots you in the face.
Yeah, and then you die.
It's like Superman Returns, where the bullet hits the eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
It like flies away.
Except it goes right through your head.
Yeah, it goes right through your head, and you have to live with one eye for the rest of your life. You're still alive, but
yeah, maybe you can sustain like any kind of damage, but you just don't die.
You're like the Black Knight from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just gonna move around as like with no arms, no legs, and a hole through your eye, like no teeth.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the best way to live. That's how I plan on living.
Yeah, your final days.
Yeah. No arms, no legs, no teeth, one eye.
No, don't need them.
Don't need any of those things.
Minimalism.
Exactly. Marie Kondo. You know what minimalism is always in?
Yeah, my legs aren't bringing me joy. Gone.
Exactly. Marie Kondo them away.
Yeah. My arms? Don't need them. Gone.
Yeah. How much joy do they bring me? I mean, some, but not a whole lot.
A little bit.
Maybe most of my joy.
Yeah. All right, keep the arms.
Okay, keep the arms, but you only need one eye.
Yeah, what's that other eye doing?
Depth perception.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Don't need it. All right, give me one more question. We got to do a real hot take here. All right, spicy.
We only have one left.
I know, and we still have 5 minutes to go. I feel like we got to really stretch this one out. I couldn't say anything about the other one because I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, and this one is...
It's a bit of a low-energy episode, and I kind of apologize for it, but you know what? Maybe that's what you're into, listener.
I think they're all low energy. We just got to accept it.
Yeah.
It's our brand.
Yeah.
All right. This one is... This one might be too similar to the Lego one for your taste.
I don't know if I like that.
But it's how do Russian dolls reproduce? So it's sort of a similar setup. Different inanimate object, though. Go.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yes.
We can see the we can see the what happens after the reproduction, because it's obvious they get birthed inside of each other constantly.
Down to a microscopic level.
Occur? Now, you could just say, asexual reproduction, but that's not fun. We got to do full, spicy reproduction. What do? Man doll goes... The woman doll... Because, if we're doing this, they have to both have the parts. So the man doll encapsulates the woman doll, and then they shake around for a while, and then a little one appears inside the other one. But does the man doll have ones inside of him? Because if he's a Russian nesting doll, he probably should, right?
I think so, yeah.
Holy shit. Well, maybe they fuck like rabbits, and what happens is the man doll goes in, but then all of the man dolls inside of him go inside of all of the ones inside of the woman doll.
No, I like the idea of the method of reproduction being completely separate from the shape of the thing.
Okay. Then give me a better answer, Ben.
No, I think you had it with the rabbits thing. I think that's good.
Were they all just go inside of each other?
Or what if the smaller dolls are part of the essence of the doll?
Right.
And so to reproduce, you just put one of your smaller dolls inside of the other person.
Yeah. So here that's
there you go.
Yes. What if the smaller dolls are actually like those animals that have like parts on them that look like other animals? Like the animals who have like the little dangly appendage that looks like a worm, and then they...
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Whatever's going after them. Yeah, so what if that's the case? What if they're actually all part of the one organism?
Or what if you crack open that final doll and there's just a big old penis in there?
That's the thing, is that you never open the doll in the inside, right? And there's a tiny little wiener when you crack the whole thing open. You have to crack it like an egg.
Yeah, and it's right
But
in
then
there.
the penis expands to 3 times its size.
Just massive.
It's enormous, actually.
When exposed to air, it just expands.
It's almost like an explosive
and inhales
amount
too.
Of expansion. Yeah, it will take it will punch you in the face if you're unaware.
Yeah, you got to step back.
Yeah. And then watch it expand, and then bask in its bright light like the Ark of the Covenant.
But don't look too close or your face might melt.
Your face will melt off. Yes.
Yes. All right, that's one half.
Okay.
That's the
then
male
the other
reproductive organ.
Do they just open up and they're like, stick that giant, enormous phallus inside of me?
I think probably.
Wow.
That makes the most sense.
Wow. Really great ending to this this exciting and spicy app.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's one for the record books.
It is. Well, that was a fun time, a little low energy, but you know what? That's what we do sometimes. Sometimes we just gotta kind of go for it. Not
just
all the
get a
sleepy
sleepy
high
one.
energy.
No. I'm still convinced this is something you listen to right before bed.
Yeah.
That's
and
my
you know
stamp
what?
I'm putting on. That's my brand.
I'm okay with that. Because you know what? I feel like going to bed right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm so tired.
That's what I'm going to do right after this.
Even though it's 8:40.
Well, yeah. You know. That's only 20 minutes early.
Exactly. You know what? Sometimes it's good to sleep a little early because then you get a better sleep.
Exactly. That's a pro tip. Pro tip right there at the end.
This was a good one. I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you want to check out the person who did the art for it, is my lovely partner who goes by Vanderbander, VANDERBANDER. Check out their stuff on Twitter and Instagram and probably other things, but I still don't know because I don't ask. That's been it for this week. What's that?
Happy 10th one.
Happy 10. We did. I'm happy that we've gone this far, and I hope 10 more to go.
Yeah, here's to another 10.
Here's to another 10, and then another 10 after that, and still no one will listen to this.
Hey, you don't know that.
That's true. The David Hasselhoff one did get like 17 views.
Fucking taken off like a rocket.
I know. We're finally gonna get our big break.
Oh yeah, it was intense. The rush I felt, couldn't believe it.
I know. I couldn't believe it either, but I should look at the analytics and see the few minutes that they actually spent listening to it.
Yeah. Probably got 17 thumbs down too.
It actually has 0.
Oh, that's not bad.
People are probably just really surprised and disappointed that it has actually nothing to do with David Hasselhoff.
Really ambivalent about it.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm okay with ambivalence as long as you give me those sweet, sweet, sweet views.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you around. I'm Matt.
I'm Ben.
And stay frosty.
I love you.